Are you a library person? If so, have you ever wondered what the most checked out book from the library actually is? What about the most checked out book from the largest city public library in this country, the New York Public Library? It's not anything by Shakespeare or Bronte. Stephen King, Charles Dickens, and Jane Austen are all great, but it's nothing by them either. The most checked out book in the history of the New York Public Library is a 1962 children's picture book by Ezra Jack Keats named The Snowy Day, and it's been checked out nearly 500,000 times in the decade since its publication. It's the story of Peter, a young black boy who wakes up to find his neighborhood covered in snow and all the adventures he gets up to on his unexpected snow day. The Snowy Day was one of the first books to feature a black protagonist as a child living his life and not as some caricature. Keats, the author, was a white Jewish man, but he grew up in New York's tenements, surrounded by people of all cultures and all colors. And to be clear, it's no civil rights parable, nor is it a protest story, and there's been conversations around that and other aspects in the decades since it was released. But it is one of the earliest and best examples we have of representation, and the opportunity for black boys and black girls to see someone who looks like them as a protagonist living their life. Keats was told by one teacher, for example, that after she read her class The Snowy Day, her black students, for the first time ever, used crayons that matched their own skin colors when they went to draw their self-portraits. It also won the 1963 Caldecott Medal for Most Distinguished American Picture Book for Children, becoming the first picture book with a black protagonist to win a major literary children's award. I thought all this was incredibly cool, and I only learned it because I got to see the most checked out copy of the most checked out book, originally from the Throgs Neck branch in the Bronx, on display at the Polanski exhibition of the New York Public Library's Treasures this week, and you can go see it there too. Anybody can. One of the reasons that I remain so adamantly opposed to book banning in this country is that more often than not, it targets diverse stories. And it's so important that children grow up exposed not only to protagonists who look like them and that they can relate to, but to characters who might not look or act like them at all, but expose them to the breadth and the beauty of the human condition in a positive way. No institutions do a better job of facilitating that than your local public library.